Right then, peeps. One of the things I forgot about in the previous video was if you're on demo mode, you cannot save your patch. You will not be able to click save here, and you cannot export the audio. Obviously, this is understandable from Bitwig's point of view. If you're using the demo, we need to clip it in some ways to motivate you to buy the full version. I completely understand that, and in my humble opinion, it's well worth the money. Okay, but if we're poor students with no hope of buying it right now, which is understandable, what are we going to do? So I've made a wee patch here. Cool, so what we need to do is we're going to add an audio track next door. And this one is going to be called My Synth Recording. And what we're going to do is really easy. We're going to select its input to be the output of this vector grid thingy. It's not a vector grid, I didn't change the name, so I'll just call it basic synth. Cool. So we're going to choose the input to be basic synth, and we can choose a bunch of places. We could be pre-effects, post-effects, or just the grid out. I've got no effects, so it doesn't really matter, but let's do post, okay? And if we record arm that, and then this is also record armed, if I wiggle here, we will see some signal arrive in here, right? And if we turn that down, we'll see that we're affected, yeah? So all we need to do is start recording. We can either do it hitting tab, we can either do it in the arrangement window, if you will, or we can do it in session view or scene view. So we would just come back to 0, doink doink, hit record, get ready, don't need any of that, and just hit play. Now we're recording both tracks. We can zoom out a little, and now if I hit some notes, you'll be able to see some audio be tracked next door over here. And then whenever you're finished, here we are. Cool, so we've got our, is that not clicking and dragging? That's weird. So now what we can do is obviously we've got our audio, we can trim our audio, we can do whatever we want, but if we come up here, we won't be able to export our audio on the demo version. So how do you do it, Kev? Dead easy. All you do is you come down here. This little one is about your project and your project information. And one of the ones that we'll have is files. So if you look where that is, My Synth Recording -1, because I called that track that, the computer has to stash it somewhere, right? So you can right click and go show in Finder, and it'll take you where it is. And where is it? It is in desktop, work in progress, vector synthesis recordings, dump. But that'll be somewhere on your hard drive. And so you would just pick it up and put it where you want on the desktop or whatever, zoink. And there you would have your recording that you could update and load to the web and submit. Okay, that's it. Happy patching. Stop.